Hello everyone, I'm Earl Royce Hugo from Paranara City, Philippines, and this is my final project for CS50x. Okay, so I made a simple web application which is a German-English matching test. Okay, it's called A is for Apfel, and this is my login forms. You need to log in, you need to have an access, but you can register. It has the usual checks. If you leave things blank, you must provide the inputs. Give the wrong password, it will give that. And of course, you can register. Let's say you are a new user, um, Ernest Taylor, password. Of course, your password needs to match. There is a check for that as well. Now, upon registering, you will be here in the main page where you can start playing by clicking on Go or just clicking on Play. Okay, so let's click on Go and we can play. Basically, you just need to type in the translation of the German word here. So we have Obst, means fruit. And notice that we have a score. And let's say we only got one correct. So I'm just pressing enter to get incorrect answers 10 times. Will show that I have a new high score, right? Of course, if I play again and get the same score, it should not say that it's a new high score. So 1,000 again, it's not a new high score. Played a few games behind the scene. Now if I play again and get a higher score than my latest high score, it should say that I got a high score. So let's see. Right, and press enter. Alright, so it's a new high score. Okay, I can now see the history of all the games I've played so far, noting that this is the last one that I played and at this time of the recording. Okay. There's also an option to log in as an admin. If I change the route to admin, I should be able to see all the words that are currently in the database and potentially add a new word, right? For example, vergessen, to forget. Okay, now 34 words vergessen will be added in that. Okay. All right, if I try to go to admin and I am not an admin, I will be logged out. Okay, so type in /admin. Please log in as an admin. All right, so how is that implemented behind the scenes? So basically, I have a Flask application. I'm using the CS50 library for my SQL, some imports for Flask session, Virtual security for the password hashing, and date time just to set the current date in the timestamps that I have. Okay, so I have a database called Apfel.db. That's where I stored my database, and the schema is as shown here. I have a table for users. We have the ID, username, whether it's an admin or not, whether it's allowed to access or not, hash, password, top score. You record the top score and last login. Okay? We also have words, right? The words in the dictionary, as well as the game's history, right? Going back to the app.py, so we have it's basically using this. I have a route for login, log out, registration, and for play, I'm using this. I have a question count for session, which just allows me to control the number of questions that will be asked. Okay, so every time it reaches 10, it routes me to the game completed. Okay, and so this is my play route. Right? There's a random number generator. It gets some random numbers from which will match my ID in the words table. Okay, so that they are asked there. And of course, my game completed is here. I update the history, and if it's a high score, I update the high score. Okay, for the presentation, I have of course HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and I'm using some Jinja templating. So we have, yeah, for play, we have this Jinja. And of course, for history, I just loop through all the games played so far by a specific user. Okay. Same with admin page, I just loop through all the words table so far. Right. So hope you enjoy it. Thank you.